Get ready to live like a local 24/7.
We're going to a place that is legendary.
And did she really eat all that?
And I'm just like brainless eating. I'm just like,
Meet a little woman with a giant appetite. Plus, a hot spot that is worth the wait.
The spices here, is no joke. Everything's spicy.
Then, the perfect way to get pumped up.
When the cats come and mess with you, it's kind of more relaxing.
Localish LA starts right now.
Welcome to Localish LA, where we check out all the cool and interesting and fun things Southern California has to offer. I'm Ellen Leyva. For a few months now, you have been enjoying Localish LA here on ABC7 every Sunday, but now we have some big news to share. Starting tomorrow, Localish is expanding and will have its own network. Check it out.
Walk down any street in America and take a moment to listen to the locals. They know the way.
One of the great parts about exploring San Francisco is discovering all the great parks we have here.
We're going to a place that is legendary in Chicago.
A taste of Texas on a plate.
They tell the best stories.
Every day we have a different grandmother from a different part of the world.
They care about their neighbors.
We just believe it's in our hearts about giving back to people.
So let's explore this country with the people who know it best. This is Localish, a media brand dedicated to telling the stories of the locals who make this country strong.
Hey, how you doing?
And we're just getting started.
You open your news app and everything is so chaotic and scary. People were happy to just see a moment of joy.
We want to create a diverse community of people who are celebrating.
It makes my heart warm and it makes my heart really happy.
Welcome home!
Did I finally have a home that'll be accessible?
What if we had this community where our friends and our family members with different disabilities could be at the center of our life together?
Backed by the power of Disney, we bring our stories to audiences wherever they are, across digital and social, on the go in cabs and airports, and on TV stations in major cities across the country.
That blew my mind.
So join us for the start of something incredible, because the future of storytelling is Localish.
The ultimate worth the wait spot.
You don't want to skip anything. You'll be able to find Localish over the air on channel 7.2, and here's a complete list of cable channels. This is also posted on abc7.com/Localish. Well, joining me now is someone who has become a Localish star, competitive eater, Raina Huang, and really nice to see you.
Nice to see
I love your dress, and you know, you're amazing. We're going to talk to you in just a little bit, but first, we want to show you some of her culinary conquests.
I'm gonna go crazy. I'm just gonna dig right in and get all messy and dirty.
I have never seen anything like this before.
Hi guys, I'm Tirsa from Tirsa's Mexican Cafe. Anybody who knows me calls me T. Okay, tuck everything in, bring it back. We named it the Titanic. It costs $49.99, but if you finish it, you get to not pay a dime.
Take off my earring, prep my hair, get it out of the way.
And here we go.
Go?
Go. Oh my God, look at that.
I just kind of blank out a little bit and then I'm just like shoving food in my mouth and I'm just like brainless eating. I'm just like,
I cannot believe it. She's less than 5 minutes, I think. I'm a little jealous because she gets to eat all of this and look like that, and I eat all of that and don't look like that. I'm hoping she gains a little bit of weight.
I don't know if you pay attention, I don't really chew. I just kind of swallow, drink the water, and then going like this, kind of like chewing inside my throat. It's weird, but it helps get it down. Oh my God, it's crazy, but I will try my best.
You have to eat the foot-tall hamburger. You have to have the shake. You have to finish it. Nothing left over. Fries. So you have to have the burger, the fry, the shake. Clean the plate. Yes, it wouldn't be a challenge if you didn't.
Have the Oh My Burger Challenge. Lorena.
There's absolutely no way I would even attempt it. I'm kind of baffled, like, I can't even finish my tacos.
23:11 left. So 21 minutes and 49 seconds.
They're gonna make me a massive sushi donut mega roll that I'm gonna try to eat it all. It's a lot of rice, so I'm actually very scared. Okay, all right, let's go.
2, 1.
24:48.
I'm about to fall asleep.
If you had to eat that, not random but you, how long would it take you to do it?
2 days.
Okay, and I guess it's fair to say you're not a cheap date.
Yeah.
When did you discover you had this talent?
Well, my entire family eats a lot and very fast, and I actually used to be 200 pounds.
Oh.
So my stomach used to be expanded.
Yeah.
So while after losing weight and learning about fitness and everything, I decided to show people that, you can still eat all this food and do all this stuff, still by, keeping fit. So while I'm doing all this, I walk every day at least 7 miles.
So
Definitely.
you're very healthy on the off times when you're not competitive eating.
Yeah, so that's why I can still eat a lot, because my stomach was stretched before because I used to be fatter.
Okay.
So I think that's kind of like the science behind it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, good for you for taking care of your health.
Thank you.
I'm just curious, how's that night? Do you have a stomach ache?
No, when I eat that much, I do go into food coma, like I get very sleepy and lethargic, but after 1 or 2 hours, I do get up and go exercise and work out.
All right, well, good for you.
Thank you.
Wow, well, thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate that. It's a lot of fun watching you eat that. I wish we could do that. Well, after eating any of that, you definitely will need to walk it off. If you really want to step it up, you need to hit the Culver City stairs.
Hi, my name is Remy Cruz, also known as Miss Remy Ashton on YouTube. Oh yeah. And I am a lifestyle beauty vlogger. We are currently in Culver City in Los Angeles at the Culver City Stairs. This place is super awesome because you can come outside and get a free workout in, get some vitamin D, and get your workout in for the day. I think it's cool because you can see all of LA. Like over here, we've got like West Hollywood, we've got downtown behind, and you can just, see it all up here.
What should everyone do when they first get to LA?
I think something like this is honestly super cool to do because you can kind of get like the sightseeing in, but then also you can get a workout in if you want for free, which is awesome. You don't have to pay $30 a workout class.
What's your exercise routine?
My routine, it kind of changes every week. I really like doing like spin classes. I do like training. I've gotten into yoga recently. I'm kind of just like mixing it up and figuring out what I like. I recently tried this thing called Barry's Boot Camp where you just run the entire time, and I've learned that I'm not a runner, and I almost died there.
Has working out ever saved your life?
I wouldn't say it saved my life, but it definitely changed my life for the better. I recently started getting into working out like a year ago, and now I really like it, and it made me honestly like a lot happier and healthier. I love LA because there's so much to do. I like that there is a city feel, but then there's also the beach feel. I like the shopping, the food, and the people are actually surprisingly nice.
What would your tip be to someone if they wanted to do LA like a local?
I would say, you gotta go to the beach. I personally like the Santa Monica Pier. I know a lot of people don't, but I like it over there. I feel like downtown is really cool. It's kind of crazy how you can go 30 minutes one way back and forth and it's completely different. I think that's really interesting. And you gotta hit up a coffee shop too. I feel like that's very LA. Woo! All right guys, so next time you're in LA, be sure to check out the Culver City Stairs. I'm gonna keep working out and I'll see you next time. Bye!
Coming up on Localish LA, no downward dog here.
Every week I come back, I want to adopt one more and more.
We're checking out cat yoga. Then later,
I just love wrestling. I love the culture, especially Lucha Libre.
wrestling taken to a whole other level. Live like a local. Follow Localish on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube.
Welcome back to Localish LA. Do you like yoga? How about cats? Well, Sunday mornings on Melrose, there's a yoga class where you can get up close and personal with some adoptable felines.
Playing with cats makes you happy and doing yoga makes you happy, so put 2 and 2 together, that's even better.
My name is Tommy Douglas, and I am lead host here at Crumbs and Whiskers. We are LA's first cat cafe experience. We always have currently like 24 to 28 cats in-house that are with us. They all come from the Stray Cat Alliance of Los Angeles. They actually are the ones that save the cats from euthanasia, and we act as kind of like a foster hotel, if you will, for them. It also means that they are all available for adoption.
My name is Marissa Lothborough, and I'm the instructor here at Crumbs and Whiskers on Sunday mornings for cat yoga. And I've been doing this for a few months. It's just been so fun and lighthearted the whole time. On your next exhale, just let it all float away, let it all evaporate off of you.
health benefits, obviously, are the normal health benefits of yoga, which is always clearing the mind, the body, the soul. But I think one of the fun and more important health benefits of it is actually, you know, playing and having those times and those connections with the cats. It's almost therapeutic in a way. You can not only clear and do yoga with your mind, but you also, you know, are playing with your soul too and connecting with the cats.
Well, when the cats come and mess with you, it's kind of more relaxing. It's just funny that way, so it's nice to be part of that.
It's happy. It's a happy activity.
They have about a 15 to 20 minute break afterwards that you can just kind of meet the cats and play with them and relax after you've been relaxed in yoga.
Every week I come back, I want to adopt one more and more. Get pumped up for cat yoga and come check it out at Crumbs and Whiskers every Sunday morning at 9:30 a.m.
We care for little tiny kittens, anywhere from days old to weeks old.
Volunteering, I basically structure my life around volunteering here. I know that sounds crazy, but I'm retired. My time is my own, and I have a set schedule of when I work, and I will fit everything else around that because you come in here and these guys, they're just so cute, so sweet, so loving. You get a kitten this size to start purring, and all's right with the world. I mean, this is just, they need something so basic, I'm able to give it.
Caring for these guys is a 24/7 operation because neonatal kittens, especially the ones that are under 4 weeks old, they need care anywhere between every 2 to 4 hours. Once they're about 5 to 6 weeks old, they can start eating on their own. And it's interesting because a lot of these mama kittens don't look much older than a kitten themselves. And that's because cats can get pregnant at just 4 months old, and their pregnancy cycle is 2 months. By the time they're just a year old, a female cat can have multiple litters. We need fosters for all these kittens. So if you're an insomniac, or you just like getting up every couple hours, or you have a big family and people can take shifts, it would be great to take some of our bottle babies.
Still ahead on Localish LA.
This is an incredible event. It just really is something you kind of only could see in LA.
It's a party inside and outside the ring. Plus, can you stand the heat?
My lips are still pretty hot.
I was coughing for a bit.
And later, forget being a cover girl. This Girl Scout is a cookie girl. Don't miss out on all LA has to offer. Check out abc7.com/localish.
When is a wrestling match much more than just a wrestling match? Carl Schmidt is here to explain.
Hey, Ellen. Yeah, look, you've got wrestling. Throw in some live music, art, and great food. You get Lucha Libre. Check it out.
I just love wrestling. I love the culture, especially Lucha Libre. They take it super serious, and it's really great.
La lucha libre es parte de la cultura popular mexicana.
Everything you look at, all the masks are completely different. It's a huge feast. It's hard to just sit there and like not be entertained.
This is an incredible event. I mean, they have a fashion show, they have an art show, they have luchador wrestling matches, so it just really is something you kind of only could see in LA.
I'm like, I want to bring a lot of cool things that people come and they can see this, they can see that, they can enjoy a concert, enjoy live lucha libre, enjoy the art show. But in there, we've incorporated a few more things.
Like not coming from Hispanic heritage is a chance for me to go share in it and like learn about the culture and stuff. I think it's really awesome.
Everybody's interested in arts and culture, so I think it just brings everybody out from LA. It's awesome that people are buying masks and just putting it on their face right now. Like I'm about to go buy one too.
He tenido la suerte de ir al extranjero, aquí en Estados Unidos principalmente, en Japón, pero más en Europa, a donde ven la lucha libre mexicana como cultura y les da gusto ver luchadores mexicanos. Pero no había visto esto en México y en otra parte del mundo. Estoy sorprendido.
I've been painting luchadores since 84, 85, I think. And by that time, it was not cool. I mean, all the galleries throw me out.
We do all these for charity. They help the community, and I donated this one. I'm a certified Bob Ross instructor, So I did it in that sort of Bob Ross style.
I really love the multiculturalism that happens in this event, because you see people of all kinds, coming here to enjoy the art of Lucha Libre.
It's a big event. I love it. It's a mix of everything. It's very Latino, of course, and it's a real fiesta.
Okay, I've got to check that one out. Well, do you like your food with a good spicy kick? The hotter the better. Well, in Chinatown, there's a spicy chicken place that has folks howling for more.
The line gets extremely long. If you show up at 11 o'clock when they open, you're gonna be waiting an hour and a half just for your food.
I got here at 8:30 in the morning.
Right before 9 o'clock, around 9 o'clock in the morning. Before they open at 10:30.
My name is Johnny Zone. I'm the chef owner here at Howlin' Ray's in Chinatown, Los Angeles, California, and we proudly serve Nashville hot chicken. I was really inspired by this dish when I had it out in Nashville, and I wanted to do the research on it, meet the families, and I wanted to really bring something to Los Angeles. When my father passed away, it inspired me so much, and it made me realize that life is really fragile, right? And it's short. So I decided to kind of jump out of that fine dining circuit and bring a straightforward Southern staple dish to Los Angeles.
The spices here is no joke. Everything's spicy.
It's still there. My lips are still pretty hot.
I was coughing for a bit.
So you start with the country, which is just really doesn't have too much heat to it. It's still seasoned. Then you go to your mild. Then you go to medium, and then you start playing with a little bit of that tingling sensation. Then you go to high. So now our hot is hot. Then you go to extra high, and this is it's not fun. And then you just go, it just gets silly from there. Then you go to the Howlin', and that's gonna affect you, These are Carolina Reapers. We're talking millions in the Scoville scale.
I feel a lot of regret.
You have milk?
The hype is real, the chicken is real, everything is delicious. This amazing food with the vibe of the people. It's just a place you want to take your friends, you want to have a fun time.
Their chicken is number one. People come here and say, wow, this is the best chicken I've had.
Yeah, we can't eat chicken anywhere else.
We're at Howlin' Ray's and it's worth the wait.
Up next on Localish LA, it's Girl Scout cookie time. How a Laverne teen went from selling boxes of cookies to being on one.
Welcome back to Localish LA. It is Girl Scout cookie time, and one Laverne Girl Scout has a starring role this cookie season.
Come here, who's a good boy? Back in 2018, there was a contest called the Cookie Pro Contest. It was an entrepreneur experience to meet with female executives in New York. And you might have the chance to be on a Girl Scout cookie box for 2020. So 25,000 girls in the nation applied. 6 were chosen. I was one of the 6. So I was just ecstatic. It was amazing.
Funny story. She applied on her own. I had no idea what she was getting herself into. And we didn't know that it was 25,000 applicants until the end. It was just one of those wow, you've earned it, and you've earned it on your own.
So this is public speaking, this is first aid, and then these are cookie pins. So this says I sold however many cookies. So I started Girl Scouts when I was in 4th grade. When I first joined, I'm like, oh, we're selling cookies. I was just like everyone else. Then I found out there's leadership programs, there's camps, there's places you could travel to all around the world, and I'm like, this is amazing. If you look closely at the boxes, you see different things that the girls are doing. For my box, for example, we're doing public speaking. So it's not just about, oh, I'm buying a box of cookies that I could get anywhere. That's what's awesome about Girl Scouts, is always trying to promote what women can do in their communities or what they could do outside of just, hey, I'm selling this today. And on my other side, this is the highest award I could earn when I was a junior. It's called the Bronze Award.
I will recommend the Girl Scouting program to anybody. All the girls have such an amazing environment where they can develop not only the friendship skills, but the personal skills. Being able to just cooperate with one another and empower one another as little girls, it's definitely an experience that any girl should have an opportunity to do.
So a couple months ago, it's a whole unveiling. So there's balloons, there's people saying congratulations, and I'm like in tears. I'm like, wow, they actually chose me. Being recognized is kind of like pretty cool, but that's not what I was doing it for. I was doing it because it was an experience of a lifetime. I never know if I'll be able to go back to New York or meet with those people I've been able to meet with. And some of the girls that I met through it, we're actually friends now. This is very like humbling in a sense, because girls in my troupe are like, I know that girl, and I get to be a role model for them, and I find that just awesome. And maybe other girls can be inspired, like, you know what, she did it, I could do this.
Well, great work, Caitlin. Carl is back now with a look at what's ahead this week.
There is always a lot going on here in Southern California, so we've rounded up the top 7 things you should check out.
Rock of Ages is a rock and roll tribute to Los Angeles in the 1980s. The Tony Award-nominated musical is playing at the Bourbon Room in Hollywood now through the end of March. For a very different musical experience, check out LA Opera's Eurydice. It's the world premiere starring Danielle Denise at the Dorothy Chandler Pavilion in downtown LA. If you're a Britney Spears fan, a pop-up fan, or both, then you need to visit The Zone. This one-of-a-kind immersive experience at the corner of Fairfax and 3rd in LA puts you inside some of Britney's most iconic music videos. Next Saturday is the Pacific Symphony's annual Lantern Festival at the Segerstrom Concert Hall in Costa Mesa. Admission is free, but tickets are required. And on Sunday, Ciclovia opens up the streets of South LA for people to bike, walk, skate, and explore a 6-mile route connecting South Central, Florence Firestone, and Watts. See more than 100 costumes from this year's biggest movies for free at the Fidham Museum's annual Art of Motion Picture Design exhibit. That's in South Park, downtown LA. Also free, the new Vanity Fair Hollywood Calling exhibit at the Annenberg Space for Photography in Century City.
I love photography, so I'm definitely checking that out.
I think I'll join you.
Thank you.
That sounds
Let's
fun.
do it.
All right. Well, that's our time, and thank you for joining us. And remember, for more ways to live like a local, check out abc7.com/localish. Well, Carl's back now and joins me now. Blah, blah.
Don't miss an all-new episode of Localish LA on Sunday at 6:30 on ABC7. Or click on the subscribe button and watch Localish LA anytime.